Keeping up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students.
Welcome dear students of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College of Standard 4th. Today our subject is EVS 1 and the topic name is My District, My State, Part 2. Remember students, we have studied about our district, Mumbai Suburban District and Mumbai City District in part 1. Let's learn more about our state in part 2. Yes students, till now we have studied or we gained the knowledge about my state and my district. Correct? Yes. Now but what exactly it is? What is district? What is mean state? What are the divisions? What are the regions? And what exactly about it? Let's study in detail in this chapter called My District, My State. Now, here after observing this picture, left hand side you can see the picture of a tree. We have to study a big tree in our locality and we have to answer few questions. Here I have the questions in front of you. It tells that what are the different parts of the tree. Yes, after seeing the picture we can tell the answer. The different parts of the tree is leaves, branches, trunk, roots, etc. Correct? So, the second question is which of these parts are seen on a tree most of the time? Most of the time means what? Season. In all seasons, which part you can see? So, we can see the leaves or branches and the trunk most of the time. Third question is asked that which is the smallest part of a tree and what is it attached to? Look at the picture students. You got the correct answer. Smallest part of a tree is leaf. And the leaves, they are attached to the branches. Fourth question is, a tree has many small branches. What are they attached to? Yes, the next picture, the middle picture in the rectangular box is telling us that small branches are attached to the trunk, right? Or the stem of a tree. Now the fifth question, how many big branches does the tree trunk have? Observe the picture carefully. More than 2 branches. Yes. What is the aim? What is the reason behind this that we have to observe the tree and we have to answer few questions? Because here to be complete, a tree must have several components, correct? Or the parts such as leaves, small branches, big branches, trunk, etc. Same way, our state too is made up of many settlements, villages, towns, talukas and districts. Yes, you will understand this better by looking at the diagram. Look at the diagram students. A huge tree. Tree has many components, right? Twigs, leaves, crown, branches, trunk together make one complete tree. Same way, what is the settlements? Now men begin to farm the land. This is a hierarchy from down to up. We have to see the diagram. Observe from the base. Men begin to farm the land. His fields were near water and he settled near his farm and began to live there. In this way, hamlets and settlements were formed. Means hamlets are the small village or the very few houses. These hamlets and settlements grew into villages, which then developed into cities. So this way, the number of houses have increased and the city formed. Observe this picture. Here, make friends with a map. This is the picture from your textbook, page number 93. Here it is said that color the town, talukas, district given below in different colors. Right. Down you can see Vairagad village, then Amori taluka, then Gadchiroli district. It says that by following the pictures given here, you can see how villages, cities and towns form a taluka. So, a taluka is made up of small villages, cities and town. Correct. So, here Vairagad, one village, is in Armori taluka. And this taluka, Armori taluka, is in Gadchiroli district. Now, many districts together make or form a state. It's Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, there are 36 districts. And these all 36 districts made one state as Maharashtra. Look at this picture, students. Small village Vairagad is in Amori taluka. In Amori taluka, we can see so many villages. So many villages make one taluka. Villages, cities and towns make one taluka. And so many talukas is in Gadchiroli district. This Gadchiroli district is in Maharashtra. Down our Maharashtra state map is given. In this map you can see the names of the different districts. We can read the names: Nasik, Dhule, Jalgaon, Ahmednagar, Aurangabad, Raigad, Pune, Thane. These are few names I read for you. These are the names of the different districts. And one name is taken, that is Gadchiroli district. So, we'll go upward. In Gadchiroli, there are so many talukas. From that, we have taken Amori taluka. And in Amori taluka, one small village called Vairagad. So, after reading the map, we come to know that smaller to the bigger one. So many villages, one taluka. So many talukas form one district, and so many districts form one state. Read the map carefully. There in the index it is given the state capital. Maharashtra state capital is Mumbai. And the second capital is Nagpur. In the map it is given as a black dot. Student, this is a physical map of Maharashtra. It's very important we should know about our state. We should have the knowledge about our own state. Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra state and Nagpur is the second capital. According to the physical features, Maharashtra is divided into 3 regions. In the map you can see the first one is called the coastal region. Konkan region, left hand side you can see near the Arabian Sea, right? Konkan region, it's called the coastal region. And the mountainous region, second part, upper side in the northern part you can see the Satpura mountain. That part, green part, it's called as the mountainous region. And the third part or the third physical feature is the plateau region. Plateau region has the largest area, or we can see the Maharashtra plateau covered the largest area. Now in Maharashtra the longest river is Godavari. Satpura mountain is in the northern part of Maharashtra. Upper part you can see the highest peak in the Satpura mountain is Astamba. So in Satpura mountain the highest peak is Astamba. But in Maharashtra, the highest peak is Kalsubat. The Sahyadri mountains are also called the Western Ghats. Left hand side from north to south, the Sahyadri ranges are there. And in this Sahyadri mountain, it's also called as Western Ghats. and Kalsubai is in this mountain is the highest peak in Maharashtra. So whenever the question is asked about the highest peak in Maharashtra, so our answer should be Kalsubai. But if the question is asked highest peak in Satpura mountain, then the answer is Astamba. Then the Arabian Sea is to the west of the state. Left hand side you can see the Arabian Sea is colored with the blue. So this all about the Maharashtra and its physical features. Observe the physical map of Maharashtra because we have to answer few questions. In your textbook there are 12 questions given and it's for map reading. We have to observe the map, we have to study the map carefully and we have to answer those questions. Look at this, students. Read the map and answer the following questions. Here we have all those questions for map reading. Map of Maharashtra, physical map of Maharashtra we have to study and try to give the answer after reading the map. So, what is the name of the mountain that spreads from north to south in our state? That is, already I have told you that Sahyadri mountain ranges are spread from north to south. Second, what is the name given to the region to the west of this mountain? It's called the Konkan region. This way, all the questions answer we are going to discuss. Let's see. Yes, students. First question here you can see from north to south we can see the Sahyadri mountain. Correct? Now the second question was, what is the name given to the region to the west of this mountain? Now the western side, here we can see the region name is Konkan region, that is of west of this mountain. Now the third question is, on the shore of which sea does this region lie? So only the one sea we can see here and is Arabian Sea. Now the fourth question is, what is the area to the east of Sahyadri mountain called? Now eastern part is of course right hand side and Sahyadri mountain. East to Sahyadri mountain, this area is called as Maharashtra Plateau. Fifth question, what is the name of the mountain in the northern part of our state? So in the northern part of our state, here you can see the Satpura mountain. Sixth question, which is the river in our state that flows from east to the west? That is Tapi river. Here in the map you can see the arrows and these arrows are showing the direction, in which direction the river flows. In the index, of course, the river is drawn. The index picture is given of river and here you can see the Tapi river. Right? So, the Tapi river flows from east to west. Arrow is showing the direction. Eighth question is, write the names of two rivers which flows from northwest to southwest. Seventh question it is, write the names of the two rivers which flows from northwest to southwest. Here we have both the rivers, name is Godavari and Bhima. Godavari here you can see and Bhima river. Near the Maharashtra plateau is written it here. Yes. it flows from northwest to southeast. This is the direction, northwest to southeast. Now, question number 8 is, write the names of any two rivers which have their origin in the Sahyadri mountain and flows into the Arabian Sea. That is the Savitri and Vaitarna. Here you can see the Vaitarna river and it's originated from the Sahyadri mountain. Near the Sahyadri mountain, the name Vaitarna is given. Near K is written. You have this map in your workbook also and the textbook also. Next question is, name the ranges that originate in the Sahyadri mountain and spreads to the east. Mahadeva ranges, Satmala ranges, Harishchandra Balaghat ranges. Here you can see Harishchandra Balaghat ranges, right? All these ranges that originates from Sahyadri mountain. Question number 10 is, name any two important dams shown on a map. There are many, but here we'll write only two names, that is Jayakwadi Dam and the Ujni Dam. Jayakwadi Dam and the Ujni Dam. Here you can see the Jayakwadi Dam, right? And the next is, on which river are these dams built? So the Jayakwadi dams built on Godavari river and Ujni built on Bhima river. Question number 12 is, name the important ghats in the Sahyadri mountain. There are many, we can write few. Amboli, Bor, Thal, Fonda, Amba Ghat. These are the few names that ghats in the Sahyadri mountain. So this way students, we can study the map and we can give the answers of the map. Students, observe this map. This map is showing the average annual rainfall of Maharashtra. India is an agricultural country and for agriculture the rainfall is important. So the regions of high, moderate and low rainfalls are shown on the map given here. Correct? And rainfall has an effect on the agriculture. Next page we have one table and it shows the crops grown in regions of high, moderate and low rainfall. In this map, students, you can see the left hand side Konkan region is there and it receives the high rainfall. And on right hand side, there are the district Dhaka part, it also received the high rainfall. And the low rainfall, it has a lighter shade, and the district receives the low rainfalls are Pune, Satara, Solapur, Ahmednagar, Dhule. These districts are receiving the low rainfall. Now, the districts that receives the moderate rainfalls are has the colored with a little darker than the low rainfall, light blue color, and the districts are Amravati, Jalgaon, Wardha, Latur, Yavatmal. There are many more. And the heavy rainfall receives in which district? Left hand side you can see in Konkan region, Ratnagiri, Palghar, Thane, Mumbai, and in eastern part Gadchiroli district, and 3 more district receives the heavy rainfall. With the help of the same map, we have to write the answer for the next questions. Here students, this table is showing the regions of rainfall and main crops. It means On the map shows the distribution of crops according to the rainfall. So high rainfall, the rice crop is grown. In medium or the moderate rainfall regions, they grow jawar, tur, soya bean. And the regions this receives the low rainfall, they cultivate the jawar, bajra or the moot beans. In this map, students, we have to color. This is an activity. We have to look at the map of rainfall given in the previous page. With the help of that map, we have to find out which crops will grow in which region of Maharashtra. Correct? In the index, the symbols are given. We have to place the symbols in the Maharashtra map. Rice, pink color circle, jawar, triangle, bajra, tur, soya bean, moot. This is an activity you have to do. The production of the crops depend on the climate, soil and availability of water. Different regions of Maharashtra get different amount of rainfall, right? Like here only we have seen that Konkan region receives the high rainfall, and whereas the other district or the other regions, Pune region and other regions, it receives the moderate rainfall. There are 6 divisions. There is variety in the crops grown. Agriculture is the main occupation in Maharashtra. Agriculture in the state depends mostly on rainfall, and this is called the rain-fed or the Jirayati agriculture. And in some places water obtained through the irrigation where the rainfall is very low. So there the farmers are using the irrigation facility, and this is called the irrigated or the Bagayati agriculture. And the agricultural season that falls during the monsoon period is called the Kharif season, and the one that falls during the winter season is called the Rabi season. Let's learn little more about the crops. There are 2 types of crops. One is cash crops and one is food crops. But what is the difference between these two? What is called as cash crops and what is food crops? Now, cash crop refers to the crop used for commercial purpose. Now, commercial purpose is what? For sale and get the money, earn the money from it. Cash crop is crop grown for the purpose of profit, and whereas the food crop is referred to the crop that is eatable or can be used for human consumption. If I am growing something, I will use for myself, my family, right? And the cash crop is for selling purpose or for the purpose of profit. Then the cash crops are grown for selling on a large scale. It means I am growing something, I will sell in other states, in other countries on a large scale. Whereas the food crops are used by the farmer's family or the relatives. Cash crop examples are tea, coffee, coconut, many more. And food crops are wheat and rice. Nowadays the farmers are selling wheat and rice. They grow more wheat and they sell. But the difference is cash crop gains for the profit. In cash crop they gain the more profit, but the food crops they earn the little profit. Look at here, students. Cash crops are grown for direct sale in the market rather than the family consumption or to feed livestock. Coffee, cocoa, tea, sugarcane, cotton and spices are some examples of cash crops. Food crops such as rice, wheat and corn. Students, we have to study this map, and this map is about the major fruits and cash crops grown in Maharashtra in different districts. To show these crops or the fruits, the index is given. we have to refer the index first and then only we can read the map. We have the questions here. After studying the map, we have to give the answer for each question. And how to read the map, we have studied in lesson number 13. Now, question number 1 is underline the names of districts which grow grapes. For this, how to read the map? First, we have to refer the index. In the index, the grapes symbol is given. So, this symbol is in which district? So, in Nasik district we can see, in Jalgaon district we can see, in Satara, Sangli, Pune. These districts are growing the grapes. For second, circle the names of cotton growing district. Again, first we have to refer the index. In the index, for the cotton, another symbol is given. Then after referring the index, we came to know Akola, Amravati and Buldhana. This district are growing the cotton. Many more districts are there. You can write the other district names also. Third question is circle the symbols of the crops grown in Thane and write their names in your notebook. Here we can see the Thane is growing the vegetables because the vegetable symbol is given, and that symbol we can see in the Thane district. Fourth question is in which district is coconut an important crop? Write their names in your notebook. Palghar, Raigad, Ratnagiri, Sindhudurg, this district are important for the coconut crop. And the fifth question, find the district which grow the orange crop. Color them using a different color. In the textbook you have the map. So the answer is Nagpur, Wardha, Amravati, Akola, Yavatmal. This district are growing the oranges. So this way we can read the map and write the answer for it. Students, I hope you enjoyed learning something new about our state Maharashtra. We have more information about our state Maharashtra